into any weird bugs. We're not going to run into any weird players. They do have live moderators that are in these things, or at least I think they do. We're just going to hopefully get across this without dying. Yeah, you can't see underwater too well. Crocodiles obviously can. They do have the Bepsy. The Bepsy is a prehistoric I hear things, which means something has died here recently, which means something else might be here that killed it. Something you gotta be out on the lookout for. Or rather, the hearing. This game is very, very audio sensitive. You have to be paying attention with your ears. We'll see you soon. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. I hope you find your dad. Right. I'm a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. Running through the woods. I'm a dinosaur. Dinosaur. We are in the swamp as an allosaur. Wading through the swamp as a dinosaur. Swamps are a dangerous place for young dinosaurs like myself. You never know when you might run into, say, a Deinosuchus. Deinosuchuses are very large crocodilian dinosaurs. We actually just died. I wish you guys could have seen it in the daylight. They're actually gorgeous, gorgeous little dinosaurs. I say little. They're gorgeous, giant dinosaurs. And I wish you could have seen their animations that the developers have put some work into. They have put some work into their dinosaurs. Some great looking dinosaurs they are. Turn down our little night vision here momentarily. See if we can run around. It looks like it's beginning to rain. It's going to help mask our scent a little bit. Ooh. See if we can get around this little gorge. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a little bit of a snack. I don't know if you saw that just there. Found ourselves a little friend. Yeah, we got ourselves a little friend. I don't believe he gives us any nutritional value. We'll double check right here. We'll give him a little sniff. See if he feeds us at all. More than likely it does not give us any nutritional value. But I will probably grab a little bite for the road. It does not give us any nutritional value, but that's okay. We're gonna grab a little slice, a little prime rib, bring that with us. And if our hunger gets too far down before we get a chance to find some real food, we will snack on this delicious little thing. Look at this. Little thing in our mouth, little thingy thing. And we might even be able to use it to offer as peace tribute in the future if we run into some aggressive dinosaurs. Oh, not good, I didn't realize we were a flying dinosaur today. Let's see if I can get down here without breaking my bones. Aha! We did it. Alright, we are back into a sanctuary. Okay, I thought it was just that server. That server that we were playing on, they did have, I guess it would be mods or an add to the game that allowed that gave you a notification if you achieve different criteria for becoming Prime. This game does not. Or this server, the official servers, does not. So I'm assuming that it was something that they had in their server to allow for that. Which is cool. Which is cool. Cool. We don't need that. We are professional gamers. No, not yet, but we will be professional gamers at some point. And we don't need that because we know what we're doing in this game. So now what we're going to do is we are going to see if we can't go find us some food. Some food that's going to give us some nutritional value. Running through the woods. I hope you guys are prepared to have your ears bleed, because I do sometimes, from time to time, when I'm talking to myself, go into a little chant, little musical tirade. It's not very good. I'm not a singer. I'm not a musician. I don't know why I do that when I'm talking to myself, but I do. Swimming through the swamp. Swimming through the swamp. I guess we're wading through the swamp now. Some quick facts for you. The Allosaurus is a theropod dinosaur coming from, I believe, not the Triassic. It could be the Triassic. It's been a minute since I've brushed up on my Allofacts. But it's from one of the earlier periods of history. And in fact, we are closer to living with the T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, than we are the Tyrannosaurus Rex living with the Allosaurus. As they are several hundreds of millions of years apart from each other. The Allosaurus and the Stegosaurus were both alive at the same time. They often were at arms with each other. Which is why it's always so hilarious when you put a T-Rex up against a Stegosaurus, because that never would have happened. It probably would have made more sense for the T-Rex to have an iPhone in his hand than it would be to have the Stegosaurus's Thagomizer in its body. Some dinosaur quick facts. See, if I turn this into a video, I'll have one of those, like, the more you know overlays on that. I forgot to get my trash out, and I believe that is the trash picking up. Look at me, I'm being an adult. I'm forgetting to put my trash out. Haha. Riveting gameplay. Riveting commentary. I know. However will the internet survive with such riveting gameplay and commentary? Da-dun. 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 That would actually be pretty cool if they were to add into this game some marine life. So far, they only have like 2 or 3 dinosaurs that you would want to see in the water, being the Deinosuchus and the Bepsy. I think there's one more. Ah, yes. So, like I said before, this is not a prehistoric game. It is, think Jurassic Park, where it is. We are on an island with prehistoric creatures, but I believe that those prehistoric creatures were bred from DNA or whatever. You know the tropes. Either way, we are on an island with human structures. Some of them even being containment structures. So at some point we were contained, and we are no longer contained. As you can see, there is no human life on this other than structures they left behind. Kind of neat little world building that they have in this game. I just hope that eventually they flesh it out a little bit more, and maybe we get to play as some humans. I know at one point they were talking about some mutated humans that would have been a little bit more on like the primitive side of things. I have no idea where I am right next to a mountain, and I need to get on the other side of the mountain. And I am getting hungry. In game and in real life. Funny how that works. Dinosaur, running through the woods as a dinosaur. That is the sound of a pig. And as it happens, pigs are a great source of nutrition. So I'm going to drop that meat there. As we come closer. He's onto us. There he is. I see him there. We're gonna get the drop on him. And attack! Yep. Oh, goodness. Go away. Go away. And we were taken down by a couple of Herrerasaurs. Hey, welcome back. You were back just in time to watch us get killed. Yes. Dying is always fun to watch. Alright, well, let's see if maybe we could, tell you what, we'll roll the dice on this one. Odd, we'll do herbivore. Even, we'll do carnivore. Odd. All right, so we're doing herbivore, and I'll throw omnivores in there. Just yeah, there's that little. See. All right, so we've got 4 options. So we're gonna go back to this. You guys know how we do it. And we're gonna roll. We got a 6, which would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're playing as a Stegosaurus. Kind of a big boy, these ones.